Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm impressed with our high school presenters. I hope I can do as well. Good afternoon, Chairman Leas, members of the committee, and Representative Ryu. I don't think she's still here, but I appreciate her work and the other House of Representative members who sponsored this. My name is Gary Ernsdorff. I'm a senior prosecutor with the King County Prosecutor's Office. I've seen the rapid proliferation in catalytic converter theft and the resulting damage to individuals and our communities. I was part of that work group that you referenced earlier, and we did some really good work. There was a lot of really great people on there from many aspects of the industry. One of the more disturbing findings that we came up with was that how this crime disproportionately impacts lower income folks in your jurisdictions, the people who can least afford it. Those folks often have older cars with more valuable catalytic converters. They don't often have insurance to cover, and they may only have one vehicle, meaning the resulting impact can impact the ability to get to a job, a school, or other necessary daily functions. The work group found that one of the best ways to combat is more carefully regulate the detached catalytic converters and the marketplace. Currently, once a catalytic converter is detached from a vehicle, they're impossible to trace. Law enforcement has no ability to trace them back to vehicles. So 30 seconds of work by a prolific thief, and they now possess an untraceable $500 commodity. And it's not difficult to convert them to cash. Right now, we have a Wild West marketplace that conducts the lion's share of the illegal transactions going on. That marketplace has no licensing requirements, no record keeping, no inspections, no regulations, no nothing. And as a result, there are plenty of criminals occupying that space. It's no wonder why this crime has taken off and so many Washingtonians have been victimized. It's time for a change. Bill 2153 directly addresses the issues that the work group identified. It requires catalytic converters to be marked so they're traceable. So law enforcement doesn't have to walk away from that pile of catalytic converters that everybody knows is stolen, but they have no way to trace back. It requires purchasers to be licensed, regulated, and inspected. And it creates specific and real penalties for those actors who will continue to play outside the rules. Consumers get protection, law enforcement get the tools they need. This is a win. This is a win for everybody, win for every Washingtonian. Senators, 2153 is smart, easy, and cheap. And I encourage you to vote yes on 2153. With my remaining seconds, I want to address a couple of the questions previously been raised. Inspections. The work group looked for any inspections statewide that was going on for any purchase of catalytic converters, and we found evidence of zero inspections going on right now. 2153 will change that. There was a question about serial numbers versus VIN numbers. Serial numbers, catalytic converters do not have individualized serial numbers. They have model numbers that help law enforcement trace it back to a vehicle, a model make maybe, but not individualized. What we targeted was VINs. There's already a database of VINs. Law enforcement can piggyback on that database pre-existing. It's an easy way to make these identifiable. And three, impact on current license holders. There is already regulations requiring them to keep records of their business transactions. This bill targets those unlicensed individuals who are out there buying and selling used or stolen catalytic converters every day. So this burdens the thief, not the upstanding business persons, the persons in our community. Thank you. I'm open for questions.
Thank you very much for your testimony.
We do have a question from Senator Patton.
Thank you for all your work on this. I know it's been a multi-year project. How are the prosecutors around the state? Are they going to be able to handle this? We have a shortage in prosecutors throughout the state. We're trying to do something about it. But how, knowing this bill and knowing there's still going to be some bad actors, prosecutors and public defenders, how is the court system going to handle this?
You know, I think these regulations are going to dry up the marketplace. That's what we're aimed after. If you get rid of the demand for stolen ones, you're not going to have the theft problem to begin with. So our hope is we're going to see the theft numbers drop dramatically with this 2153. And I think we still have the bandwidth in our criminal justice system to handle what's hopefully a small number of actors that remain.
Thank you.